Here we are, another beautiful day. We are out in Howell, Michigan today. Returning customer, good customers. Tough driveway to get down, but we made it, and here we are, getting the rubber done. We're just starting to get to the part where we can actually seal coat. Ishmial's over there finishing up the walkway. He and I just worked on it. Kevin's doing the rubber. He's got to a point where I can actually start seal coating, I think. So I'm gonna get my brush and head on up. Okay, to apply sand on this one. As you can see, all the cracks are backfilled good. Dust it off enough to put some rubber down. Kevin's talking to his brother. And Roberto's and Ishmael are about to start sailing.
Just don't preach me now. When go where you should be. That will bring me. That will bring me. That will bring me. That will bring me back.
Look at that, perfect pour from 40 miles away. Good job, Rodrigo. Perfect pour from up there. Perfecto.
I love you, Rodrigo de la Sagro.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Man, it's windy. Cold. What's going on? Where's summer at, bro? no problem. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Isn't there another road back here you could back into? Yeah, I think.
It's a white ways away, but we can go down here and take a peek.
When it's cold like this, excess rubber seems to build up on the wall a little more, so I'm melting it off and I'm going to get it off the sidewall and unleash it from the can so that I can dump it back into the main mix and get some hot in there instead. And when it comes to this rubber laying business, you can also lake somebody up who's using the V-squeegee behind you by leaving too much rubber down for them to even spread efficiently. So when you're laying down the rubber with your pour pot, just make sure you're laying down a sufficient size line. Sometimes it got to be a little bigger, sometimes it got to be a little smaller. And always make sure you're dealing with a hot pot, because if you're dealing with a cold pot, you're just going to struggle. So there's another little tidbit for you. You're welcome.
check our turn radius over here.
Yeah, let me set these guys up to get out of here. I'll get them a carpet, make sure they got everything they need. Good. Oh man. You might as well just back down the road, bro. It's so tight, no matter what you do. The angle's just not right.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta back down one-way streets. It really sucks, but hey, man, it's part of the job out here. So here's Rob's turn, I guess. We ended up having to go down the whole damn road. There was no side street. We lied to ourselves.
No rubber.
Bobby, I gotta make one quick phone call. I gotta call this sprinkler.
Sure. No goma. No goma.
No goma?
No goma.
Okay.
Ishmial Vision. Ishmial Vision. Vision.
Vi mucho cabezón, Roberto. Good? Perfect.
Good right there. Oh
Perfect.
yeah, perfect.
Perfect. Hola amigos, estamos en un nuevo video para YouTube. Aquí estamos preparándonos para pintar. Aquí traigo a mis chalanes. Muy bien, va bien. Yo la pongo, tío, yo la pongo, yo la pongo.
Listo, póngale.
Muy bien, tío. ¿Eh? Lo digo. You can cut it in.
Start on that side though and just meet us. Start on that side and work towards us. Make sure we got a carpet on the end too.
When we started this seal project right here, it was misting on us just a bit, and we were debating on whether we were going to even seal it today, but we decided to go for it. And not even 4 buckets in, the boss called, but you know, we were already going, so we went. It ended up turning out okay. These are those scary days, though. Yeesh.
Throw a couple things over.
Little couple corners.
Yeah, yeah. That's good. Alright, sign. Put a sign up. I'm gonna go tape this off.
Water's at the top.
Yeah, I just want to see how fast it's drying.
If you're looking at this and wondering why this crack isn't filled with rubber, well, the fact of the matter is this is a basketball court. And if you've ever played basketball, which I had when I was younger, not necessarily on a team or anything, but loved to play with my friends, loved to wreck it out. And if you play basketball, the most annoying thing you can come across when dribbling the ball is finding an uneven portion of the surface you're dribbling on that sends your ball in a direction you're not planning. And if you suck anyway, that's a real big bummer when you're just struggling to keep it in play anyway. So we do our best not to add any thickness to this. So we did our best to push sealer in there. It's going to sink a little. Hopefully the paint fills it a little better when he paints it. And even the paint itself is used a little thinner. It's a little more streamlined on basketball courts and things of that nature, because you try to keep it thin to keep that playing surface as level as possible. So we try to, use as little rubber or anything else on the painted lines, because those are the most important parts of the playing field. So you want your ball to bounce cleanly, at least in those areas, if any. So you're welcome, I guess. And another thing is, if you're patching these areas, you need to cut them out in the playing fields, because a skim patch, even at its lowest thickness, is at least a 1/4 inch higher than the existing asphalt. So you want to cut it out and make that playing field the same level all the way across. Just an FYI for you out there who own basketball courts and they are asphalt and you need to get them maintained. Those are just a couple things you want to keep note of. And we did rubber all the cracks that were not on white lines. So, that's just a little tidbit there. You're welcome.
All right, let's get out of here. Let's hope for the best.
Hey, as soon as we pull on. Let me see if they fix the weather radar.